Guys, Linda, Handmade Iowa, and I am doing my final flip through of the journal Jardin Royale, the kit by Joey Cardmaker, and I'm doing a collaboration with Mitzi at 307 Junk Journals. She is also putting her final flip through on video on YouTube on her channel, blah, blah, blah. I just finished. She's been done for over a week waiting on me, and it is 12:15 in the morning. I just finished. I have glue all over me, and I promised her that I would upload it tonight or yesterday for Saturday morning, and I am not going to fail her. It's going up. So I added a vintage, I believe it was probably a clip-on earring. The back was missing, but it is vintage. I used that for my closure. This is a metal picture frame that I had, I was gifted a frame, and it had two ovals in it, and I've used one on another journal. This is the second. This is from Joey's kit, one of his gentlemen. This is a Reader's Digest altered book. Altered journal. I painted the lace with gold on the trim. This is appliques from a wedding gown, and I did the gold edging. And there's the back. This fabric, it's kind of like a French blue, I would say, and it's like a damask. It's beautiful. It's got a beautiful texture to it. And so there it is. And this is just a piece of, I suppose, polyester, or I don't know my fabrics very well. And it came from a rag rug that I tore apart. They call them shindy rugs, or we call them rag rugs here in the States. But top, side, and bottom, and back. All right, let's get into it. Besides Joey's kit, I also used two kits from TaylorMade Journals. Lorna, her kits are on Etsy, TaylorMade Journals. I used French documents and French letters. All right, so we have a library card, a pocket here. This is from, I'll tell you in a minute, Victoria Designs. That's who this is from. Her kit on Etsy. One of Joey's images. This is, oops, that's not supposed to be there. This is, I did a little video of making these. It's an idea that I saw on Roxy Creations probably a year ago. She just took a piece of 12 by 12, folded it over, used some brads, and put some sheet, just a mishmash or whatever of documents you wanted, or, ledger papers or whatever. And this is from TaylorMade Journals. This is her French documents. And I put 4 pages in here. Beautiful kits. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful kits. So then I just went around and around and tied a little bow. I think we could go one more time, actually. And I just had that sitting in here like this. And then we've got a front pocket. I just folded the pages up, and I have a couple of one of Joey's bookmarks, and then just a document, a receipt of some kind. It's in French, so I'm not going to read it to you. And then a little up tuck. One of his little pockets. And the 2 pets that are in the kit. The little Frenchies. I made a pocket here, put a wax seal on it, and I have one of his larger bookmarks stuck in. And then this is from Lorna's kit. It's just the front of an envelope. I just added a piece of lace to hide the pocket. Oh, did you get stuck in there? There we go. A couple from his, I almost put these on the cover. This couple. We have a pocket here. And a piece of her French papers. And this is just an envelope that I wrote on, one of Joey's stamps from the Jardin Royale kit. This is a wax seal I made, and it is sealed, so I'm not going to open it. And here we have a pocket here on a half a page. And a little belly band on the back. Here we have one of his bookmarks. I put a little tab on the top. And a French document. And then, of course, you could journal in the back. Isn't that beautiful? The writing is so beautiful. And then I tore them so that it was, you know, so that it looked like the real deal. La Royale. I believe she's got the real deal. And that'd be fun to come across. This is just empty. You could, whoever gets this journal could, you know, add their own thing. A little pocket. And I know there's supposed to be a card here. I think that I printed some of the pages twice or 3 times, and I don't know. I don't know where this is. I'll have to search. This has a wax seal on it, but this also is from Lorna's kit. I could open it, couldn't I? But it's all tucked in. It took me a while to figure these out, actually. I don't even have an example here. Let me see. I mean, I just stewed and fretted over these. I printed a lot. It is just gorgeous. Oh, let's see. Here we go. Here's an example. It took me some thinking. You can see the fold lines. And then you can see that this goes in. So this goes in, and this goes in. And then you fold this up. Let's see, this goes here. They're all different. But you can see how they originally were folded. And, okay, of course, this goes over because here's a line. I sat, after I printed these, of course, I use a laser. It's got the toner in it from my library, and I bring it home from there, and then I put it in the coffee or the tea or whatever I happen to decide to do. And I'm going to tell you, it is crazy when you sit down and go, now, wait a minute, what did they do here? Okay, I think this goes up. It's all different. This goes here. I know that they go inside of this. So somehow you go like this. This one I don't have right. Let's see. Well, skip that. Let me show you. I'll just break this. Oh, I don't want to do it. 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 I did it. Okay. Here's an extra one I folded. So this one is just like this. It goes up. Well, I put this in. This isn't even a good example. How did I have that? See now? Okay, here we go. So then this goes in here. Some of them are really complicated. I sat in the recliner with my lap desk, and just worked and worked and worked at them. But there you go. That's how they go. So I'm going to pop that back in. All right, this folds out. It's a French page. Can't read it to you. She's permanently in there. That's just sealed up. This was from another book. It was one of the pages in another book that I had, and I thought it looked very time period. This is a little short pocket. A couple of tags on this side, and a tall one on the back side here is this one. Oh, you know what? I bet that's one of the ones that's missing. Well, I'm not going to worry about it. It's going right here now. Then we have her, and she's in here. And I have a document in behind her. This one's cool. This one has like a long list of names. Starts with number 1 and it goes all the way to 66, 67, 68, 69. Looks like. There's one of his center pages. This, I took a piece of vellum and put it over some French music. Stuck a document in. One of Joey's beautiful cards. Here we go. This one's sealed. I was having fun with my wax seal I got for Christmas, and I love playing with it. This I added a little bit of lace. This is vintage lace from my friend Margaret. Another one of Joey's tags. And here's a hidden pocket. Another hidden pocket. A pocket. There you go. So then this pops out. It's a CD case. I added this. This picture was a page in the book, and this was at the bottom of the page, so I cut it off, put the picture in there, and added it on the outside. Just a French document stuck in there. Pocket here with a little, see, this is all tucked up in, but I'm not going to untuck it. I don't have time for this. I need to get to bed. I have 2 soccer games tomorrow. I have to be at the first one at 10, and it's about 35 minutes away. That's one grandson. And then I have to hightail it back towards home. I'll just go slowly. My granddaughter plays at noon, I think. I can't remember. Somehow in there I want to do some thrifting. I want to hit the thrift store. My son's here with his friend, and they came home for Easter, but we're going to postpone Easter till next week for the family dinner because everybody's going in 10 different directions. Added some lace trim with pearls. And we just couldn't jive it. And so they came anyway for all the soccer games. And this is a clothing tag. There was a hole in it, and it had a string, and it was hanging off of a pair of, I don't know, jeans or something. And I just popped it in. And another document. I just think the writing is so beautiful. It's so interesting. I wish I could speak French. It's got to be my favorite language. I love to pretend like I have the British accent and go, pocket, but my favorite accent has to be French. So this is just one of the documents too. Oops, it's caught. And it just, I wanted to save that it folds down, so I just added a piece of embroidered lace there. Or it's not lace, it's just a sheer fabric. This is one of the envelopes from Lorna's kit from French letters, I believe. Tiny, cute little envelope. I didn't put anything in it. I'm just going to let it hang off the pocket. And I put a lot of documents in, a lot of them. There's a little one. And then I just have one of his tags. And I took a doily, and it's very heavily coffee dyed, and I can't get it open. Oh my goodness. And I just popped her in there. I'll just do this. Another one of his tags and another document. Isn't this beautiful? So beautiful. Some journaling space. This French tag, belly band. Couple little cards. And this comes up. Another little tag. A tiny pocket here that flips. Just a few things in it. This goes out for journaling. Another one of the documents. I put the fabric from the outside here, and I tore some rag strips of an old heavy dyed cotton and added a couple little pieces of embroidery with pearls. It's one of Joey's cards. Oh no, it's his envelope. It's a beautiful envelope. Look at this beautiful envelope. Is that not gorgeous? And then I just put some plain paper in there that's coffee dyed. It's such a beautiful image. Place to jot your thoughts. Jot your thought. Jot down your thoughts. I said jaunt. Good Lord, it's bedtime. I just took this little tag. I don't know where this came from. I don't know whose paper that is. I just put a little vellum tag on it, pocket, and a couple of little things to stick in. Popped it in this corner pocket. I made a little, I had another thing I wanted to do in here, and I haven't gotten it done. This just goes around and around, a little document type thing. And it just opens up, and then I have, this one's all tucked up and folded. You'd have to play with it to see how to do it. I still have to upload this tonight. Good Lord. I don't want to let you down, Mitzi. Little document and another little tiny tag. And over here we have a little flip out. Nothing on it. I suppose I could put something on there. And a document. This one's so beautiful. So beautiful, writing in the margin. Look at that. Volume number 1670, I think it says. Don't you want to know what it's all about? There'll be some juicy gossip on there. And this, I don't know what that says, but one of the ladies commented on one of mine, and she read it to me. She told me what it was. Not this one in particular, but one of them. Another little one, and it's one of the tiny envelopes. And then I stuck a little letter in there. How cute is that? I love looking through this stuff. And then I just popped it in here. What I did here was I took some pages, glued them together, cut them in half, and turned it into two pockets. And this one has a little tag with lace. Document, page, front and back, and a belly band with another document all tucked up and folded. And we're at the back. There it is. I've been looking for this one. I was wanting to put something in. I knew there was another place that had two pockets, and I could not find it. This is not going to be a good one. Let's see. I want to put something in there. Let's put this in. This looks interesting. Let's fold this up. I don't know if that'll... Hold on, I've got to do some folding here. I knew there was another page, and I went through this a dozen times looking for this. I knew that I had a... So what I did was, you know, I put the library card folder on there, and I put a gal behind there, and then I knew that I had, I think I'll leave it like this. I knew I had another pocket in front, and I could not find this page. I'm like, where did that go? I know there's a spot. All right, I'm not gonna do, I'm gonna refold this. Hold on, let's do it again. Let's do this right. I want it to show. Actually, let's do this way. Oh, indecisions. Let's do this and put her in front. And have that come up. And there we go. And there's the back inside. And that is it, my friends. Jardin Royale, found on Etsy by Joey Cardmaker. Check out Mitzi at 307 Junk Journals, because hers is going to be packed full. She is a queen of that. She is so good. So, so good. We pulled off a sneaky thing and did this without telling Joey. And we were giggling and texting back and forth, let's do it. And then we hashtagged him and at Joey Cardmaker to him, and we just tagged the crap out of it. And he had no idea until he got up and went on Instagram and noticed that we had done his kit, started his kit. So and then I did some gold on some of the pages, and that's it, guys. I need to get this uploaded, and I need to get to bed because I have a day of soccer with my grandbabies. I hope you're all well. I hope you have had a wonderful Easter, depending on where you're at in the world. If you celebrate. If not, I hope you just had a beautiful weekend with your family and friends. Thanks for watching. Love you all. Bye-bye.